Hello, dear viewers.
Welcome.
Hey, Daniel. How's it been, man?
Right? It's been a long time.
It's been a week. It's been a solid week. It's been a solid week for me and you.
Yeah.
For us and the viewers.
Right.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Glad to have you.
Steve says hi, though.
Don't talk about Steve. We don't acknowledge him. He don't fuck with us in our sleep. Okay? Just stop doing it. All right? Be cool. Leave him alone. Anyway, hi, viewers. Welcome back. Glad to see you. I heard you've been eating your veggies.
Yeah.
Proud of you. Welcome back to another recording of This Shit's Crackin.
Crack-a-lackin'.
Crack-a-lackin'.
Ratty-ackin'. Come back and start smacking.
So, as far as the intro and everything goes, I am woefully unprepared today, okay?
Theme of this whole podcast.
I know, right?
Woefully unprepared.
I feel like everybody should expect that.
Right?
That's going to be the title of this episode. Woefully unprepared. Yeah. That's what we should have named it. Damn it. We missed it.
Oh, the podcast?
Yes.
Rebranding, y'all. Hold on. Woefully.
We're coming out with t-shirts.
Hey, there you go. That should be the name of the brand.
We're recording starting now. We can't put that out there. Someone's going to steal that.
Some editor got to edit that out.
It's just going to be like... Yeah. put the what's the emergency sound? But yeah, glad for you joining us for another week, for another recording of this fucking nonsense. Yeah. If you guys haven't realized by now, we have an extra shot lined up. Some things went down this week that we need. It's
for Mindy. No, I'm just kidding.
Talk about. Don't put that out there. First, Steve.
Hopefully she's doing well. Hopefully she's doing well since she abandoned us, or since her legal troubles caught up to her. We have no.
We wish her the best, man.
No idea where whereabouts are.
Like, I know you guys think that I've been like joking about the shit she's been up to. No,
we don't know.
We're not joking.
We're in the dark.
At all. Okay. She has mooned cows. She's assaulted people in prison. This podcast was supposed to be like her
therapy.
Yeah, like her way to get back into like trying to be a normal person and trying to earn some money on her own. But now it's just, I don't know what happened, but she's doing her own thing. Godspeed, God bless, and I hope to God that it works out for her because Lord of mercy, right? But yeah, we got shots. As far as the intro, it's gonna be really short, maybe like one or two
shotgun
videos.
Intro.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So first and foremost today is it's just gonna be some fucking just a couple TikToks. Okay, that's it. Just some TikToks.
Y'all feel free to chime in.
All that. Live. Feel free to chime in. Okay, so this first TikTok is going to be
I might have overdid it
on the creamer.
Yeah,
half my cup is fucking creamer.
I didn't realize. Hey, ain't alcohol.
Okay, you're right. We're adults around here. So this only fucking thing is gonna be no. Actually, I do have another thing to show you that I want to go over. But first and foremost, this is what it's like fighting me in any fighting game. Okay, okay, fighting me and spammers in general. You played fighting games, yeah? You played Mortal Kombat. Yeah. You know that dude that knows just that one move, right? This is what it's like. Yeah, mix it up a little bit here and there. It catches them every time though, without fail. Yeah. Every time I see that damn TikTok, it tickles me. Tickles me theory. So now, this is something I saw on accidental racism. Okay, on Reddit. Yeah, okay, so this is Roblox, all right? Every time I see something about Roblox, I'm like, I shouldn't be letting my son play this fucking game. And then I come up on some shit like this. Do you want to sell this pet for $2,500? And what's the pet? It's a black person. Okay? Shame.
That looks like you in a white tank top, bro.
Shut up.
If you would have wore a white shirt today,
so
you would have had some
AliExpress.
Okay.
AliExpress character sheets. Stickers that they give you with like your laptop or whatnot, or computer that you order from them. He's supposed to be a black person. Shame. I don't know where this is. But I'm worried. Austrian countryside. Oh my God, that makes it even worse.
They don't even know what the word is. They probably just thought it sounded good.
Nigga, they know what the word is.
What if they pronounce it instead of with
How? How, Daniel? How did I pronounce it?
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth. All white party. That's right. I can keep going.
Brown name.
I can keep going on. So unfortunate.
Hey,
So unfortunate. But I absolutely love this.
I think this lady was meant to be in between somewhere around here.
Nah, she saw what was about to happen. It's like, I don't want no part of that. I'm pretty sure she was running past them and was like, ugh. Ladies. Nah, she was probably like, high five, girls. And they don't know what the hell she high fived them for. And that'll be it. Come on, Razor, you should do better. You should do better, Razor. That's their mouse. This is their mouse. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Okay, and that's it for accidental racism and Tic Tac. That's as much as I have for the intro. Right? Short, sweet, only 4 minutes. Unless you had some stuff. Actually, let's get the shot out the way. Who what happened this week? Why you
ties into the sports segment?
Ties into sports. Okay. So,
you
you wanna murder me? Give me my coffee.
There you go. Yeah, it's not that hot anymore.
No. Nice try.
Almost got him, y'all. Almost got him, America.
That was purposeful racism. He was trying to burn me.
If it's the same color as you, is it called birdie?
All right, Daniel's getting replaced by Danny DeVito next week.
He's lying. We can't afford it.
We can afford a cutout. Nah. Have you seen those fucking cutouts?
Yeah,
they're fucking expensive. Especially, what was that website that was really big back in the day with sports people?
Oh, Fathead. Yeah, we can get anything on that though.
Can we get some?
I don't know if it's still a thing, but I'm pretty sure some company owns it.
I'm about to find out right now.
We about to fathead this room up.
It's gonna be porn now. It's about to be porn.
No, fathead.com is still a thing.
Well, okay, it is. There's white people.
Now you can do all sorts of stuff. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, it's still a thing, people. It's still a thing. Well, who knows? We might get some fathead for the wall.
We might get some special guests like
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Or that's not Kareem. That's just a black guy. Accidental racism. Moving on.
Shit, the racism when you do it.
Yes. Okay, so that's just creamer.
Creamer's not that bad though.
That is just creamer.
If we're being honest. You got to drink half and then pour more in there.
Yep, that's how it works. We got to use the rest of that coffee anyway. Cheers.
Right, cheers.
To you.
Moving on to the first segment. Sports.
Editor.
Bam.
Editor. You see all the movement that's going on, the editor? All of that. I don't know what that's supposed to be in your...
Be creative. We're giving you
while
creative
you're back
license.
there. We're giving you so much inspiration.
Leeway, y'all. Leeway.
Run with it. Okay? All right.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. So again, boom, into sports.
Mm.
Who the fuck is that?
That was you.
That was not me. Somebody keeps like joining and leaving.
It's probably the chat person you were trying to chat with.
That's right. That's probably what's happening.
Camera wasn't working, y'all.
It wasn't. It's a whole thing. All right. Say hey, Danny.
K Pasa.
Danny. Dan the man. Dan the man with the plan. Damn, Daniel.
Newman.
What's cracking in sports this week, brother?
Not moving on. Go ahead.
Nothing. You wasted all my time with those fucking names.
You wasted the airtime. Now we have a champion to crown, y'all.
Give me my fucking trumpet, editor.
Champion in the NBA Finals. As we all know, the finals ended last night with the Boston Celtics prevailing over the Dallas Mavericks.
Whoop.
All right. Its last two games, let's be honest, hasn't been inspiring.
No, it's been shutout after shutout.
And then last night, the whatchamacallit, the Boston Celtics, beat their ass and hid the Bible from them, to quote Kendrick Lamar. Because God was watching.
That's what Kendrick said.
Yeah.
He wanted somebody to say that about his rap beef. So he was like, nobody said it. I guess I gotcha.
My, by the way, favorite verse of the whole song, beat their ass and hid the Bible because God was watching. That's pretty much what happened in that series. Dallas never stood a chance. Boston jumped out to the lead, never looked back. Dude hit a buzzer beater at halftime. It was a wrap.
They knew exactly what the fuck they wanted to happen because Mavs did to them dirty the game before.
They just wanted to win in Boston. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's win at home in front of all the white people.
It's in front of all the what?
No, the white people.
Oh. That's what I thought you said. It still sounds bad.
Editor, do you want to edit that?
No.
In front of all the white people.
My confusion won't make sense if you edit it out.
In front of all the Boston. It's our editor, the Boston fan. He'll get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll laugh about it. I'm hoping he won some money on this one because
who? I didn't bet on this.
The editor.
He didn't bet on this either.
He learned his lesson from that.
Yeah, for when he lost $100 on the Poirier fight, which I think we were all rooting for Dustin that night.
We were,
but it just didn't work out. Yeah. But anyways, getting back to the NBA. It's start to finish. Luka showed up, Kyrie didn't, but that's been a theme for him in Boston ever since he left. The game was pretty much like you would expect. The game is pretty much how I sound excited about it just now. It was a wash. So.
That's about as exciting as it got.
And I guess the thing came down to who was going to be the Finals MVP, right? Jason Tatum he's been averaging 25, doing everything for the team. Yeah, Jaylen Brown always guarding everybody, doing all this stuff. So it was a toss up, right? I felt like Jaylen Brown was going to win. Everybody felt they'll probably give it to Tatum because all around stuff that he did. No, Jaylen Brown won. So congrats to Jaylen Brown. Kudos to him.
I heard he did some shit in game 3. I heard he was like a all-star during
game 3. He was blocking. He was shutting down Kyrie and Luka.
Yep.
He was all over the place. So.
Yeah, he was stealing.
Yeah.
He fucking
blocking,
ripped Luka.
stealing. Yeah.
That was crazy. Yeah.
He was making Luka all upset. Luka was arguing with the refs. Did you not see him steal the ball? The ref was like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, that's just crazy. I recorded it.
It's basketball, y'all. What you
That's what's supposed to happen. Luka was out there looking like LeBron. Where's my foul? Yeah. Poor guy.
Yeah, if only Luka was a little bit more athletic. But anyways.
The boy looks like a fucking box truck. He does.
Yeah, he got some. I was watching the talk shows earlier today, and Brian Windhorst, one of the reporters, right? He's a great reporter. Probably one of my favorites. He was saying, the things that Luka has to do is within his control, right? He just has to slim down, play defense. That's it, right? He's one of the best offensive players in the game, right? If he just learned how to play defense, stop complaining, he'd be up there.
It might work out for him.
So, but like I said, that's all stuff he can control. Is he gonna do it? Who knows? No. Yeah, he is on a little bit of lighter side, so you know how they like to get. You should have never showed me the accidental racing thing. Now it's just
now it's just flowing. In game 4 last week, he did play a lot of defense. He got aggressive with it.
Exactly. What was the outcome? They demolished.
Yeah, demolished. Yeah.
They hit the Bible.
Maybe he should fucking listen. Yeah. But continue.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's at least all the things that they have to do. Because when it comes to backcourt, they're one of the best. But everybody knows Kyrie doesn't play defense, and neither do you. Yeah. So somebody has to play defense
at some point. Yeah.
So, but yeah, congratulations to Boston Celtics. Job well done.
green and white.
They ran, but I think their playoff record was 16-3. Only lost 3 games this entire postseason. So they were the best team in the regular season, and they proved to be the best team in the NBA.
I think playoffs. The only game they lost on the road was the last game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at that.
What the fuck?
I need some like back. You know what I'm saying, editor?
I'll take like just a little fucking fire sparkler thing right here. Yeah.
4th of July coming up, y'all.
Get ready, guys.
Yeah. And then moving on. So, congratulations, Celtics. Pretty sure that parade's going to be awesome. NBA draft coming up. June 26th to the 27th, right? Where's Bronny James going to go? Who's going to be number 1?
Wait, he's already set to move?
He's not. Yeah, he's going to be in the draft.
Oh, no. Fuck.
Bronny.
Goddamn. My fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bronny. My fault.
Yeah.
Okay. He's obviously.
You thought LeBron was.
No.
LeBron's decision comes a few days later if he was going to opt out or not.
I wasn't thinking about anybody in the family. Yeah. I was thinking about 7'3" motherfucker.
Oh,
Wembanyama.
That wasn't even close.
I'm sorry. I had him in mind, and I just like blanked out the name. The name came through like. And I was like, oh yeah, that dude.
Wembanyama.
It came through like Chinese.
It's like off, like when you're listening to a Japanese movie in English, where the lips are just moving, and all you heard was Wembanyama.
You do it, and I'll say it. I'll say it from. Give me a second. Okay, editor, focus on his face. Wembanyama. You have to stop. Do it again.
Okay.
Wembanyama. That's exactly. Oh, we're gonna make our own dubbed freaking. Our own subbed show. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, draft right around the corner. We'll see what happens with that, where Bronny goes and all that shit. And then, so that's pretty much it for sports, right? But
not for sports, just basketball.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. You knew what I was talking about. So yeah, for basketball. So next thing up, the Olympics, right? NBA players are going to be playing in that. Okay. Track and field. Everybody's for some reason, like everybody loves to see people run, right? That's always like the most exciting part, like especially the 200 meters, the 100 meters, and stuff like that.
That's the only exciting part. Nobody wants to watch everybody
Usain Bolt, right?
No one wants to watch the motherfucker go around the whole track. No, show me that sprint. Yeah, show me that sprint.
Right. But yeah, Olympics right around the corner. I think they start in July, something like that, right? So we'll see what happens with that. So now, not so melancholy, right? So we got last week we found out after we recorded the show the next day, Jerry West, right? NBA legend, Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer, 3 different Hall of Fames, right? He went into the Hall of Fame 3 different times as a player, as an executive, and then something else that he went in there.
Was he a coach as well?
No, he was a coach, but he didn't coach that long. But he went in as a player, executive, and then something else. But yeah, so RIP to Jerry West. He's known as the logo, right? NBA logo, even though they'll never admit it because then they have to pay him. So,
even though he's dead, if they admit it, they'll have to pay his estate.
So they got to pay him. But he played with the Lakers a long time. He went to like 6 straight finals, lost all of them, and then he finally won one. So he won as champion. Played with the Lakers forever. One of the greatest players. He's the guy that he was the GM when they drafted Kobe, traded for Shaq. Brought all those people together.
He made the All-Star Lakers, is what you're saying. He made the All-Star Lakers.
When he was GM in the Showtime era, he's the one who constructed the Showtime Lakers with Magic Johnson and James Worthy. Yeah. So he constructed them. Then I think he was a GM again, or he was a consultant. He helped them draft Kobe, the whole trade with Charlotte and everything. Yeah, out of high school. Yeah, and then he helped out
of high school.
Yeah, Kobe never went to college. Yeah. Christian Marion
so much more respect for him.
Yeah, so he was part of that 96 draft class with Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant. You also had there's like 5 or 6 other Hall of Famers from that same draft class.
What was in the water?
Yeah, Jerry West helped build a lot of teams. He was also a consultant for the Clippers with Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, all those guys and stuff like that. So RIP to him. And I just found this out before we came on. So I thought he was I never saw him play because of how back when he played, but he was always one of the most respected figures in baseball. We don't really talk about baseball that much, but Willie Mays passed away today at 93. The Say Hey Kid, right? So he's considered to be the best all-around player of all time, right? He played like in the 1950s, 1940s, played 24 seasons, right? Every season but one, he was an all-star. 12-time Gold Glove winner. He played for the Giants, of course. But yeah, RIP to Willie Mays. He played. He was part of that first wave of black players to come in with Jackie Robinson. He was there to carry the torch after Jackie Robinson left. Him, Hank Aaron, Frank Robinson, all those guys, right? So he was a great player, bastard of the game. So yeah, RIP to Willie Mays. I don't know if you know who he is or not.
Well, I'm learning more about them because the Negro League just got okayed by or acknowledged.
And it's crazy because on Thursday they actually played the first game in I forgot but where he used to play at for the Black Barons, right? Yeah. And he was supposed to be there. He said he wouldn't be there because of health concerns, and he was going to watch it from home. And that's we're Tuesday, right? So that was 2 days away. So it was crazy. You know? Damn. So. But yeah, Willie Mays, he was beloved in the Bay Area, even though he didn't really play there. But he was a Giant. He was beloved in the Bay Area. That's where he lived. He was beloved in New York because the New York Giants, that's where they came from. So he was just a beloved all-around figure wherever he went. So he was kind of like Jackie Robinson and Hank Aaron, right? Yeah. So he hit for power. He hit for average. Dude had 660 home runs, stolen bases, you name it, like a 5-tool player, right? So... Well, like I said, he was one of my favorite old dudes ever. So even though I never got to meet him, but anyway, so R.I.P. to Jerry West, one of the greatest legends in the NBA, and then R.I.P. to Willie Mays, right?
Greatest legends in the.
So this is what this one was for. After we said R.I.P. to Bill Walton not too long ago, so
there's a lot of old people dying nowadays, bro.
So if you got old grandparents, parents,
fucking
never know.
hug them.
Never know.
Yeah, man. I need to call my grandma.
There you go.
Thanks for giving me my fucked up name, Grandma.
Rogelio
Arsenio Feliciano Newman. I need you to bleep all of that out.
Except for Newman.
Bleep all of that out, okay?
Except for Newman.
Yeah. and fucking Asian porn my face. Asian porn my mouth, okay? So we're just like pixelated. Don't put like an Asian coochie across my face.
Feel free to.
You will be fired so quickly.
It's not like we paying him.
Man, he's gonna miss out on any money that's coming his way.
All right, moving on to one of the better fights that we saw this year, right?
Better fights?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was an entertaining fight.
It was better than Fury's.
That one I didn't expect it to be the greatest.
Okay. All right, continue.
But moving on, boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Frank the Ghost Martin, right? It was this past weekend, right? It was a good fight. I mean, it was built to be a good fight. Frank Martin, people thought maybe he's taking this fight too soon, but hey,
there was an exhibition match, wasn't there? Or sparring match where Frank Martin. He looked good.
Yeah, it was against Tank. He got him with, and then they started. When Tank got mad because he got him with a shot or something like that. And then,
it looked good, and it's funny. I was over at some other people's place watching this, and they're like, "Yeah, if you see him in the exhibition, you might put money on him." And I was like, "So do you have money on him?" He's like, "Fuck no."
Hey, the odds were in his favor though. Plus 500, you would have put $100. You would have won $600.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
The
math is math.
I had to calculate for a second. My calculator broke, so I gave up. Next.
It's a couple people at work were like, "Bro, it's almost crazy that I'm almost enticed." And I always said, I feel like Tank's gonna win in the end, but I hope Frank wins. And leading up to it, like the first 5-6 rounds, he was up on the cards. He was dealing damage to Tank. What was it? Right, left side of the face. That thing was red as a motherfucker.
Red as hell. But Tank's got big cheeks anyway, so it just looked like he was smiling extra hard. The crazy thing is like the judges gave him the first 3 rounds.
Tank got the 4th. Like the unofficial scorecard had Frank winning through 7, 67 to 66.
The unofficial. But as they were showing scorecards, like a couple of the judges gave
Martin,
the first 3 and the 5th round, right?
Because he was
Which
more active.
were looking good, and it was like I think they were on like round 7 at that point, and I was like, ugh.
He started to slow down.
Yeah.
It wasn't until he was letting Tank Davis just kind of keep doing this with the same hand. I was like, bro, what are you doing? He's going to line it up.
Block.
He's going to line it up.
And he just kept holding him off, and fucking him up with that round.
And here come the 8th round. And I was like, Frank, you are wobbly. I didn't feel like he ever got wobbled, but then I was like, bro, you letting him do too much.
Too much. Yeah.
And you starting to stay stationary.
Funny thing, yes, he kept pushing him into the corners and just messing him up, and he'd like dance out, and then he'd chase him right to another corner. Like, dude, stop that.
So then here came the 8th round. I was watching it, and then when he got him in the corner, he got away, and then I was like, you can't do that again. And sure enough, he got him. He tried to duck, but then he got him with the uppercut. Stunned him. Didn't even his arms were.
Once his arms
and
dropped.
then he came with the left cross. Good night, Irene. night.
You know, it's funny. When the fight started, everybody's like, well, how long do you think the fight's going to go? One person was like, 3 rounds. I was like, bullshit.
No. Especially because Tank was coming off a 14-month layoff. Yeah.
One dude was like, one person was like, it's going the distance. Yeah, one dude was like, it's going the distance. It's going all 12 rounds. I was like, it's not going to. If it makes it to the 9th round, it's not making it past the 9th round.
I would say if it would have been a decision fight, Frank Martin had a shot, right? If it went that far. But because that's what Tank does. He takes off the first 6 rounds and then he tees off on somebody.
He lets you tire yourself out. And then he's a tank. He takes the shots and then lets you tire yourself out, and he beats the shit out of you in late rounds.
If Frank Martin would have had power, Tank would have been out because with all the shots
he got a lot of shots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Tank didn't respect his power, so that's why he kept walking in there. So, but yeah, so he ended up lights out in the 8th round. Dude just got knocked out, didn't get up, didn't beat the 8 count. So
if I could have just bet on what rounds
it would end,
I would have made some money.
I would have,
because I said it's not making it. I said if
you told me 9 rounds, you texted me 9 rounds.
Yeah, I said if it I didn't see it going past the 9th round, and it sure the fuck didn't. Yeah, it got to the 8th, so technically, I'm taking that as a
didn't go past the 9th. Yeah, you got it. Didn't go past the 8th either. But yeah, no, it was a good fight. You know, it was Frank gave it his best shot. Right? Solid, yeah, he put up a fight, running a little bit, but he put up a fight. Yeah, got him with the shots I wasn't expecting him to get him with. But Frank did his thing, tried to do his thing, but Davis just. People got power, some people don't, and he just has that power in his left hand.
He definitely does. Is there a rematch clause anywhere in this?
No, not for this one. Okay. No, but this does open up bigger fights because Tank was talking about, and a lot of people were talking about afterwards, is possibly sets up a fight with Vasily Lomachenko, which has been one of my favorite fighters from the Ukraine, right? Vasily, right? He's he's like the IBF, or he has a lightweight belt somewhere, right? Or opens the door for Shakur Stevenson. Right?
I don't know what that one is.
Yeah. So the only thing about Shakur, he's a defensive fighter. He's a counterpuncher, right? So who knows how that one will play out. Or it also opens the door for a rematch between Ryan Garcia, but unless Tank moves up, I don't see that happening.
Tank does a bit of counterpunching. He's good at counterpunching.
Yeah, but the thing with Shakur Stevenson, he never engages.
So it's going to be
Shakur Stevenson is great, right? He's because the way Tank stalks you down, it's probably be a good fight, right? But a lot of people are saying, I don't know if Shakur, but if he fights either or Shakur Stevenson or Vasily Lomachenko, if he fights Vasily Lomachenko, he's a tactician, right? I think you've seen a fight from him. Yeah. Remember when I told you this guy just got done fighting in a war and you're like, oh, he just got the war. He's about to demolish this guy.
That Ukrainian.
Yeah. He's like, so he's a tactician, right? He'll first 3-4 rounds, he'll kind of throw some stuff just to see how you react. And then from then on, that's when he would just start.
Just touch you up.
Touch you up. Yeah. This time, boop, pop, 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 this, that, and the other. But the thing about Vasily, though, he's never known for having power, right? You get caught by Tank, it's a wrap, right? So I don't know how that's going to work. I feel like it'll be a great fight, though. Or against Shakur Stevenson or Ryan Garcia. They threw out Teofimo Lopez, but he's at 140. He's getting ready to move up even further past that, so I don't see that happening. So, I mean... Hopefully, Tank takes one of those. I'm hoping if I had the order, Vasily Lomachenko and then Shakur Stevenson.
Okay.
But Shakur Stevenson is one of those guys that he has a big body, so eventually he's going to move up past the lightweight division and be like at 140 or like Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, right? So be up there in Teofimo Lopez because he can't keep that weight down or he loses too much when he stays down. But we'll see what happens. So,
there you go.
Yeah.
So there is your predictions for that boxing.
So hopefully Vasily Lomachenko or Shakur Stevenson. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, if he fights Vasily, that's going to be a good fight, though.
It is.
Yeah, because like I said, he is. If this fight would have been 2-3 years ago, Vasily Lomachenko all the way, right? But Vasily is like 36, 37. By the time this fight probably happened, it'd probably be 38.
How old is Tank?
Tank's probably like 29. So there's that age gap, right?
Yeah, I think I think the fight before this there was a 10-year age gap as well. But continue.
But yeah, so that's and then we had another interesting fight on the fight: David Benavidez versus Alexander.
Was it the fight before that?
Yeah. Yeah, so David Benavidez,
that was the 10-year age gap.
Yeah, that was the 10-year age gap. So David Benavidez moved up to light heavyweight to take this fight. But this is the dude that Canelo keeps dodging. He doesn't want to fight. So after he fought, it was a unanimous decision, but it wasn't anything interesting, right? No, it wasn't.
It was so unforgettable that I barely remember.
Yeah, but like this is the dude that he's been avoiding. Canelo's been avoiding. They've called him out. No, this, that, and the other. You gotta give me $200 million to me fight you. This, that, and the other. So I was like, bro, just fight. I think honestly, Canelo's dodging him because of what happened when Canelo moved up to light heavyweight. He lost to Dmitry Bivol, who's the light heavyweight champ right now, and then he reminds him of that because David Benavidez is a big dude, right? Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. David Benavidez still wants to fight against Canelo, and according to some of the people, however the mandatory challenges work, David Benavidez would be the mandatory challenger for one of the belts that Canelo holds. Will he take it? Probably not.
Probably not. Probably honest opinions here, guys.
Yeah. And this is coming from the Mexicans. I don't know. And they're both Mexican. And this will work out perfectly because David Benavidez said he can fight in September. September is Mexican Independence Day. That same weekend. Canelo only likes to fight on the May 5th weekend. And then September for Mexican Independence Day. So they're both Mexicans.
Great big Mexican celebrations.
Hey.
So you know everybody's partying, drinking, gambling around the TV.
You do this in Las Vegas or LA or Mexican centric. You do it in Mexico City. This thing would be
mad money getting exchanged.
Exactly. But Canelo ain't gonna do it. Canelo ain't gonna do it.
Scared. All right.
But that was in boxing. So we'll see what happens next. Side note: I know you don't really like him, Jake Paul. Right? He got his opponent for the July fight. He was supposed to have Mike Tyson.
Is it his brother?
No, he's fighting some dude named Mike Perry who fights in the Bare Knuckle League.
Bare Knuckle League?
Yeah.
That might be fun.
Yeah. So he used to fight in the UFC too.
But it's boxing gloves.
Mike Perry, yeah. Oh, his name's Mike Perry or something like that.
So close to his nose and face getting crushed.
So we'll see what happens with that. So, but he is fighting in July. So.
It's not as high profile as Tyson. And it definitely wouldn't been a good. Like I felt like he would have went after McGregor.
No, we're getting to that next, but
but all right, continue.
Yeah, so moving on to the UFC, right? It was a bit. I think I told you this over the phone. We were talking. Hey, what's coming up next? But UFC 303, right? It was supposed to be Conor McGregor's return against Michael Chandler. It was hyped up. It was supposed to be the biggest gate since whoever the fuck fought. Since McGregor fought, apparently. They were going to have a big event, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 International Fight Week, this, that, and the other. And then come to find out, McGregor has to pull out because of an injury.
His fucking rectum asphyxiated.
Yeah. Pulled out because of an injury. So UFC was left scrambling, this, that, and the other. But I will say, the fight they got to replace it is still an interesting one. They got Alex Pereira versus Juri Porasjaka.
The French dude?
No, Alex Pereira. He's the dude that fought...
I heard Pierre and I just thought French.
Alex Pereira. No, Alex Pereira. He's Brazilian. He's the dude that beat Adesanya the first time.
Close enough.
Remember the dude that beat Adesanya the first time?
Oh, okay.
Adesanya?
Yeah.
And then Adesanya came back to knock him out. And then this dude moved up, knocked out the light heavyweight champ.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah. So they got that rematch. So we'll see how that happens. Porasjaka is always an action fighter. Doesn't take to the ground. He likes to stand up, and so does Pierre. So
it's gonna be an action
it's
fight.
gonna be an action fight. UFC 303.
Yeah. During this, there's a fight this weekend as well.
Oh yeah, that's UFC. What I was gonna talk about. David Whittaker versus Ikram Ashlishlev.
No, not that one. I'm talking the one about some dude versus the Japanese dude. Was that the Japanese dude you're calling the monster? That was called the monster? No.
Inoue? No. He's not fighting this week.
His name was You're
talking about the UFC dude?
Yeah.
That was a UFC fight night. Ain't nobody care about him.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah. I thought that was the monster. Never mind. Continue.
He's a boxer, bro. Inoue?
Oh.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. But anyways, we do have a UFC fight night coming up. Robert Whittaker versus Ikram Ashlishlev.
Ashlisher.
Yeah. But this is a good one because it's a UFC fight night, but it's on ABC, right? This is like only the second time they've been on ABC, like an actual broadcast. Whatchamacallit, not ESPN.
On TV?
Yeah. It's like on a primary
that
network.
Dude.
No, that's a UFC dude.
Yeah. I'm saying, who is this dude?
A UFC fighter.
Okay, I thought you were tracking him. Never mind.
Yeah. No, I saw the fight, but was he
good?
Yeah, no.
Who won?
I mean, I knew this was going on. I didn't actually see it. He won by TKO.
TKO.
Yeah. It says it right there. TKO.
Yeah. All right, continue.
But yeah, UFC Fight Night this weekend, if you want to watch, ABC. Prelims are on ESPN.
Saturday?
It's on Saturday.
Okay.
It's on KTV.
We have it on here? Okay.
Yeah, it's on ABC.
So we'll get it on YouTube TV.
It's ESPN. And the prelims are on ESPN and ESPN Plus, and then the main card is on ABC.
All right.
Either way, you'll be able to watch it. But yeah. Upcoming fights that I'm probably excited to see, not till August, though. We got Terrence Crawford versus some Russian dude. I don't know his name yet.
Some random Russian.
Terrence Crawford's the dude that beat Earl Spence, remember? We were watching the fight when I actually paid for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Cross our fingers. Who you got to win?
Terrence Crawford, of course.
Of course. Predictable. Yeah. All right. I thought you were here to fucking upset the balance. But no,
because Crawford wins. He's going after Canelo. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Set up a super fight. But anyways, Crawford. What?
Keep going.
Yeah. No. So I've always said this from the beginning. Crawford's always been my guy from the beginning. So against Earl Spence, against anybody, I always got Crawford. You put him up against Canelo, I might have Crawford.
Okay.
But anyways, that is what was cracking in sports this week, y'all.
That was my fireworks.
July 4th. Hey.
Yeah.
Flashing lights.
Great fucking coverage.
Hey.
Moving right on into the next segment.
All right. Hey, Newman.
Hold on. Pause.
Oh.
We're owed a shot because we didn't take a shot.
Oh, yeah. The intro. All right, y'all. For those keeping score at home, you suck.
God, dude, this is why we need the voice of reason.
Right?
Shit, she would have had us
God
on point.
damn it, Lindy.
Come on. Why'd you get arrested?
Yeah, again.
By the way, we're drinking Terramana.
Terramani. The rock.
If you smell the smell. Do the thing. All right.
Jabronis.
Yo, I heard he's been an asshole in the
WWE.
WWE when he came back.
But that's how the writers wanted to do. So
yeah, but
we all know it's scripted now.
Let's be honest. With him taking over, because he's basically taking over. Vince McMahon is out. He's the figurehead now. He's the biggest name in it.
He owns his name.
Yeah. And with that much power, he's gotten fucking pig-headed. I don't know what he's doing about his acting career, but he's full tilt in his wrestling career.
It doesn't matter what
he's gone full McMahon. You never go full McMahon. Well, all right. So,
shout out to The Rock.
Still absolutely.
Hey, Dwayne, if you want to sponsor us, hey, we'll drink your tequila every day.
Still love you as an entertainer for my whole fucking childhood. You know, yeah, it was fucking rock between all his fucking wrestling.
Yeah,
the rundown.
That rundown was underrated.
For real though. For real though.
My favorite wrestler though, sorry Rock, was always Stone Cold Steve Austin though.
Wow.
Stone Cold Stunner,
right now?
especially when he
You're
came
gonna
out
do that
with
right
one
now?
of the WrestleManias or SummerSlams when they actually broke the glass. Yeah. Sorry, Rock. But
I'm
if you
sorry.
still want to sponsor us, we'll still take it.
Listen, Mankind,
Mick Foley?
Mick Foley,
Hey.
he had one.
Bro, you know they're playing all the old school WWF shit on Peacock? Like all the old seasons and shit?
Bro, like
We're about to
to
binge
binge.
one day.
Yeah.
When we find ourselves in this house at the same time,
Drunk
with
as
nothing
shit.
to do.
Yes. But Mick Foley,
Mhm.
Mankind, he had one of the for young me. He had one of the fights that I was just like, oh my god, is he okay? Is
The
he
hardcore
hurt?
matches.
There was blood.
Was it the Elimination Chamber or was it this?
No, I think it was a cage match.
Oh, okay.
But like he got hit in the face with a bat. He was bleeding. This was the match that his face mask came off. His mask came off. And we actually saw like he was fucking. He got hit in the face with a bat with tacks on it, nigga. Bro, it was grueling, and I was mentally scarred. Okay. Oh my god,
From a
McFoley.
fake fight.
Cheers.
We didn't
It
know
was
at the
real
time.
to me. It was real to me.
It was real to me, goddammit. It's real to me.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna watch some of that. We might even recap it with y'all.
Who knows? Who
We
knows?
might just do a throwback wrestling day.
We shall see.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I don't know if we can include it in sports. Would it be in sports or entertainment? I don't know. We'll see. Sports. We'll do
Sports attainment.
We'll do a crossover event.
Yeah.
Sports.
No, we'll just do like a retro booming. We call it retro booming.
Or we can just do it for the intro.
Yeah, it's true. True. It'd just be an extra long intro. Yeah. All right.
How you
where
doing?
the fuck are we? Oh, right.
Pregunti.
What the fuck does that mean?
I was trying to pregunta. Question.
Yes.
What's cracking in anime sport or no anime entertainment TV shows and whatnot?
Well, let's
That's
take
my
this
Texas
shot.
accent there.
Let's take this shot here.
D
We'll
editor in between that shot.
let's just make our heads explode. I don't know if you can do
Dude,
that.
come with the sword.
Make our heads explode.
K-pasta and anime.
First off, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so
Sports entertainment
this week
intro.
we got a lot. It's a big segment, okay, and
Hey, we got time.
rightfully so. We got a lot of stuff to cover.
I don't think we're doing books this week. Are we?
No, we're not.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
like I said, we got a lot of stuff. to
Feel
cover.
away.
First and foremost,
So what's the last shot?
to end the show, we're just
All
taking
right.
a shot
Hey,
to end the
okay.
show.
Okay.
All right, first thing first, My Hero Academia. We'll go from like least exciting to from least exciting to most exciting. First, we'll start with Demon Slayer. Okay.
I was gonna say you didn't think My Hero
Yeah,
was that.
My Hero was up there. Demon Slayer.
Okay.
It's a training arc, so obviously there's not much going on, so to speak. You get to see our main cast, Tanjiro, I was about to say Nezuko, Tanjiro, Zenitsu,
Thank you, senor.
and the boarhead dude. I
Yeah.
keep forgetting his name. Lord have
Something with
mercy.
an eye.
Yeah, Inosuke.
This is the first time I've seen his
Inosuke.
eye. His face, though,
Inosuke.
right?
He's beautiful, isn't he? That was the main
I
thing.
wouldn't say that.
Come on, bro. That's the whole thing. He's got a face like a woman, but
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I just said,
Really?
oh, this is the first time I've seen his face.
Oh my
That's
god!
what I was thinking.
Okay,
That's
you
what I was
haven't seen the older episodes, have you? You need to
Just the
watch.
ones when I walk in and you're watching it, and then that's that.
You need to watch so much like old shit
Yeah.
to catch up. Anyway, I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna get you right before we move out of this bitch. Okay.
We
All right.
still got
So,
like 10 years in this bitch.
so Demon Slayer, right? It's a training arc. Not much happening, right? First and foremost, it's just strength training by the.
Quick side
Go
note,
ahead, go
America.
ahead.
He has notes today. Never happens.
I saw him taking notes and I got jealous. I was like, I should take it more seriously. Okay, first of all, training arc. Okay.
Bars.
He's been at this longer than I have. Demon Slayer. It's a training arc with the Rock Hashira, the strongest Hashira. Right, that's the guy. He's the monk that's always crying. He's got the giant kimono beads, kameo beads, whatever the fuck they're called. Anyway, it's just strength training focused on their lower body. He's like, you gotta get stronger here, so your attacks have more power. It makes sense. It makes sense. But first off, Zenitsu is not happening. This dude's fucking passing out. He can't hang. He's constantly getting swept away by the fucking river. Yeah, there was a moment. There was a moment where they're under the waterfall. They're chanting.
There he goes.
It pans over to Tanjiro.
He's still chanting as he's going down.
And he realizes Zenitsu goes quiet. Shit. He looks over and knows he's getting smacked away by the water. He had to go save him.
He interrupted his training because he had to go save him.
Weak ass shit. Yeah. But that was a funny moment. Boarhead, he's hanging a little bit, but he still got his struggles. Right, first time we see him, he's under the waterfall, but he ends up passing out. That's as much as training as we see from him. Mm-hmm. Right. As far as Tanjiro is concerned, go ahead.
Apparently, that dude can cook.
Tanjiro?
Yeah,
Tanjiro.
His rice mechanisms or techniques are on point.
I'm curious as to try that. Like, was it fried rice?
Oh, when they did the like at first we were doing, I was like, okay, that's but then when they
flipped it, yeah, I'm about to try that. Hey. So it's just like sticky rice and like miso drizzle on top. Okay. And I'm gonna try that shit. You tell me how it hits. Mm-hmm. I might stuff it with like, I don't know, shredded chicken or pork or something, and you let me know.
No complaints.
Okay, there you go.
No complaints here.
Okay,
Stay tuned, America.
Tanjiro's crushing it. Okay, he struggles a little bit at first with the waterfall before figuring it out. Right, there's other tasks such as like the log lift and I think there was like one other exercise. Knock those out easy, no problem. Gintama, the dude who got attacked by his brother from the last season, he shows up when Tanjiro's struggling with the boulder push, which is like the final test. The fucking Rakash was doing that shit like no problem. He's just crying and walking and pushing that shit. But Tanjiro's struggling with it. But the Gintama shows up and imparts some wisdom. Like,
dude has daddy issues.
He goes and imparts some wisdom, tells him like, hey, watch the fucking Rakashra. You know, you might learn something. Like, bitch, of course I'm fucking watching the Rakash. He's teaching. Get out of here. Leave. You didn't come here to impart shit. And the main highlight of this episode was that Tanjiro figured out how to trigger his Demon Slayer mark. Right? And he ends up pushing a boulder. And not just like a little bit. This motherfucker moves that motherfucker. Right? From like the middle of the forest or the middle of his little training area to like the end of it. Fucking goated. You see his. First off, they're too buff for kids. They are way too buff for kids.
Right, someone.
Roided out. They look like little turds. They're so fucking buff. But yeah, Tanjiro's all fucking veiny. It's weird. It's a weird look.
I don't know why they putting that right.
I don't know what's in that rice. Man. Get that right.
It's the same thing that what's his name got caught with, huh?
Is the same shit that Jerry Rice got caught with?
Yeah, I was thinking Ryan Garcia. Remember he tested positive? The ostrich, whatever it's called.
But yeah, at the end of the episode, he ends up pushing the boulder. Good for him. I'm eager to see what this means for the Rock Hashira moving forward because all of them had like 2 stages of training, right? So he's obviously knocked out the first part of training.
I feel like he caught up to everybody else and he got there last.
He was blowing past people.
What was all y'all doing?
Exactly. Like I'm pretty sure some niggas quit at some point.
Yeah, no, they showed it in the episode. They're like, well, we're just going to be support.
Yeah, we're going to bring you water. It's going to be cool.
We just going to hold down the fort.
We're going to remove dead bodies from the battlefield.
Y'all go ahead and do whatever you got.
Bunch of bitch. Anyway, but I guess everybody needs support. But yeah, he made some people quit by how much better he is. Right? But yeah, that's as much as happened in Demon Slayer. We're moving on to My Hero, which is the second most exciting, and you would agree. Yes. First off, Togo Himiko. That bitch is crazy. Bitch is fucking crazy.
Shapeshifter, right?
Yeah. The one who drinks blood.
Okay, yeah.
Midoriya, aka Deku, his danger sense isn't working. Right? Anytime she goes to attack him, it doesn't trigger. So he has 8 quirks, roughly, right? And one of them is danger sense. it tells him when there's danger incoming. Spidey sense,
Mm.
right?
Tingling.
Trademarked. It doesn't work with her because she genuinely loves him. So her attacks aren't conceived as dangerous or out of malice. It's literally somebody who loves you showing their affection. So it doesn't trigger his fucking reaction and shit. So he's getting caught off guard left and right. And he's a nerd. They made a note of it. He's a fucking nerd. So when she like confesses her love to him and is like, I want you to be my boyfriend, he fucking start blushing. It's like, oh, you want to go to the park and you eat funnel cake and
hold hands.
Yeah, hold hands. Bitch.
I had to read all this on the screen.
Long story short, she makes another move for Midoriya and she gets drop kicked by Froppy. The hardest fucking drop kick. Bitch was not having it.
Hey.
He ends up escaping, right?
Well, because he had to get to the other spot because that's where he was supposed to be to begin with.
So we get to Shigaraki. Shigaraki, he's in the sky coffin. He has too many quirks to cancel out all of them. He has two people with Erasure working on him. He has Eraserhead, and he has the dude who, I think, what do you call him? Something Bandit? I can't remember what they call him. But the kid who can copy quirks.
Yeah.
So they have him canceling out a quirk, and they have Eraserhead also canceling out a quirk. The dangerous ones, obviously, which was Decay is one of them for sure. I don't know what the other one is at this time, but they have those two working overtime to keep this nigga fucking subdued. It's not working. It's not working. This nigga's still strong. He has too many quirks to stop all of them. He develops a body mutation, not a quirk. A body mutation, so they can't stop this shit. This nigga's just growing extra fingers and shit, right? And they're worried because they get a call in the middle of this shit. Like Deku's like, hey, I need warp.
Yeah, I need to get over there, bro.
I need warp to your location. This
plane was only gonna work if I was there.
If I was there, yeah. And their fucking hands are tied because old dude can't stop fucking
do that
and warp this motherfucker. He can only hold one quirk at a time because he's constantly refreshing his 5-minute time frame. So he's like, bro, you gotta come here.
You gotta find your way here, bro.
We can't come get you. He has his fingers, which are fucking up everything, and they're like, we can't fucking teleport you because if we stop to teleport you,
murk all of us.
And all these hands that he's fucking sprouting out can use decay, we're fucking dead. This whole plan goes ass up instantly. So, nigga, run. Basically. Right?
Transport.
Yeah.
Swim.
Deku decides like, okay, fuck it. I gotta fucking make my own way here. He fucking blasts
Frog Hopper and the other chick were like, you gotta leave.
Yeah.
Go.
We got this, nigga. Leave. Stop.
Get your ass out of here.
He bounces out.
Starts flying and
shit. And next we check in with Dabi. All I have written for Dabi is something's wrong with this boy. Right? He's mentally unstable, and he has a reason to be. You will find this out later on as to all the shit that goes through, but we get very little of him. We get a little monologue, but then it like ends because right after you see signs of his own quirk destroying his body. And you'll find out his backstory once I have you watch the rest of the episodes, which I feel like we're right at the part where his backstory is starting to explain itself. So that'll be fun for you. But yeah, that's where that episode's at. Okay? Bing, bing, boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada motherfucking boom. Okay? Moving on to the exciting part.
Hey.
The most exciting stuff, I should say.
Hey. Kaiju number 8.
You gonna do my job for me?
Numero 8.
Say that in Spanish. Say it in Spanish.
Kaiju numero 8.
Okay, goddamn. I thought it would be more exciting.
I don't know how to say kaiju in Spanish.
Is there a Spanish translation for kaiju?
I don't know. If it is, I don't know what it is.
Let me Google it.
That's UFC 671. I don't know what transcantation is, but
Nigga, where's Google Translate?
Just hit, here you go. English to Spanish. English to Spanish. You had it set already before you did all that.
No, I didn't.
English.
Did I? English to Spanish. Kaiju isn't English. It's fucking Japanese, you fucking retard.
You hit it.
Okay, that doesn't help at all.
Kaiju.
It's kaiju anyway.
Kaiju. You're welcome. Kaiju numero ocho.
Wait, maybe I should do Japanese to Spanish. No, I already did that. Anyway,
yeah,
kaiju number 8. Damn it. A lot happened this episode. A lot happened this episode. Okay, first off, there's a lot about what the fuck LT's going through. All right, the boy is struggling against the giant form of the red kaiju. We'll call him kaiju number 10. Okay?
Yeah, Captain.
Huh?
The Captain's struggling, right? That's what you were talking about?
No, the lieutenant captain. He's the lieutenant captain, and the girl's the captain.
I thought the girl was the general.
No, the girl's the captain.
Oh.
The lieutenant captain. The boy is struggling against the giant form of the red kaiju, okay? He's attacking as much as he can, but he can't cut deep enough. He's attacking fucking toenails at this point. He's trying to pry open fucking toenails. It's not working, okay? He's been fighting this motherfucker for so fucking long. His suit overloads. He's fucked. He gets slapped around. He's bleeding.
Then you got the motherfuckers. What? Kamikaze.
The kamikaze dragons, yeah, just fucking blowing up against this motherfucker, right? That's racist. He's pushed into a corner. He's pushed into a fucking corner. Okay. Kafka decides to transform to save the LT, but before he does, Captain Ashino shows up.
Makes her appearance.
Yeah, she shows up. He's in the middle of fucking transforming, and the bitch was like, "Thank you guys for holding the ball. I'll take it from you." He's like, "Oh," and this bitch just immediately gets to fucking blowing off limbs and blowing holes in motherfuckers. All right, the kaiju finally gets destroyed. Yay!
Yeah.
High five!
We did it!
High five!
Woo! We did it!
Yeah! Everybody's like, "Oh!" They start relaxing way too early. All right.
That's when you said something's about to go away.
Yeah, I was like, it's time for it to go silent. Because the episode is called Secret Reveal.
And we thought it was going to be, hey, I need to go save Lieutenant Captain.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be the moment. No, it wasn't the moment. So I was like, okay, shit's about to go sideways.
And we find out
all the dragons.
Big ass bomb head.
All the fucking dragons make a fucking a wart bomb. I call it a wart bomb. That shit looked gross. That shit looked gross.
And they figured out that last yell the dude made was because he was calling everybody to commit suicide.
He gave him a final order to fucking congeal into this bullshit. They're all flying into this one spot and fucking making a bomb with 20 kiloton worth of fucking explosive power.
It was a whole nuke.
They already been through this. Japan's been through enough, guys. Why are you nuking yourself?
Yeah.
You know, but they're now against a rock and a hard place. And finally, the episode Secret Revealed title gets revealed because Kafka, he fucking transforms in front of everybody else. First and foremost, he takes off like a fucking jet.
Lieutenant Captain's like, wait a minute, you shouldn't be moving that fast.
The LT's like, this isn't what 1% of fucking unlocked combat potential looks like. This motherfucker's moving. He's fucking jumping between buildings, all that shit.
Hey.
Fucking transformed. And we find out how strong this motherfucker is. His fortitude is 9.8, which is higher than the red. Because he was 9.6.
That dude was a motherfucker.
Yeah.
He was proud.
That nigga was that strong. Kafka's 9.8. Nigga, Kafka
sounds
was
like someone you want on your side.
Yeah. Right? Transforms. He starts powering up. Everybody's in awe. First off, the white hair dude is like, there's no returning from this, right?
And everybody's hearing this like, what
bitch, you what the fuck?
Yeah. Blonde haired chick's like, oh no.
He's like, shit, I told him not to. And everybody else, the lieutenant captain was like, I knew there was something weird about this motherfucker. Like, I knew it, but I couldn't prove it. But no. Yay for him for fucking peeking this shit. But, nigga, you should have done something if you knew something.
You was wrong.
Yeah.
You didn't know. If you don't know, now you know.
He transforms. He does his whole thing. And he ends up punching the wart bomb high up enough into the sky to where when it air bursts and explodes,
It still knocks some buildings down.
it still knocks down a bunch of motherfuckers.
Still cleared a whole city block.
Exactly. The training grounds, it has like fucking thick ass walls. Have like fucking 20-foot thick walls. And it still fucking caves that bitch in. Blows it apart. But Kafka, in his kaiju form, is still standing there in front of these weak ass fucking nobodies.
Saving them.
Saving niggas. Blocking shit. Fucking, and once the rubble clears, there's a clear fucking distinction of where this nigga was standing protecting these motherfuckers. But guess what? Captain Ashiro don't give a fuck. She still shows up.
Pointing the gat.
Pointing a gat. Sideways. Hey, kaiju number 8. Kafka, you're under arrest. You know? Bitch, if it wasn't for me, you'd be dead.
Save this whole squad.
For real, though.
Save your little training.
God. And that's where the episode ends. Exciting episode. The fight between kaiju number 10 and the lieutenant captain was a ton of fun. Even after the giantification, you saw how far the captain's willing to push himself. His suit expired he
was still going.
Yeah, his suit overheated, and he was like, fuck out. Give me just another fucking minute. You know, and he's still pushing himself, slicing this motherfucker up. What's her name? I can't remember her name. The blonde chick, yeah. She comes with an axe. Yeah. She couldn't break his shell at first.
But he said, I got you. Hold up. Follow me.
Let me open up a fucking gap for you. You wedge that axe in there. You fuck him up.
And they got him to reveal the core. So.
Wait. No, he fucked up his knee. Right, sliced open his knee. She wedged the axe in there, busted up his knee, and forced him to take a knee.
Oh yeah, and then the captain shot him. Yeah,
blew a hole in his back. That's fucking opened up that shit. Yeah, exposed his core. Took that shot. Busted this nigga in two. That's an awkward conversation. That's an awkward thing to say. That's an awkward thing to say. Anyway, blew this nigga up. 2 parts. I don't think his core is destroyed.
No, because the dude
was still talking. Yeah, I don't think he's dead. I think all the humanoid kaijus need to still be alive.
He's kind of like the other dude, kaiju number 9.
Number 9,
the dude with the top.
With the level head. Yeah, evil humanoid kaijus. But as far as like their similarities, one's strategically power and fighting oriented, while the other is like fucking experimental and scientific. Right? He's given kaijus upgrades and shit like that, while the other one's just like, I brought kaijus with me, but I'm just here to fight a nigga. You know?
I'm here to eat some.
I'm here to eat a nigga. Yeah, that's also a fucking weird ass thing to say. But yeah, those 2 vastly different kind of kaijus, but equally. I don't know equally as powerful, but powerful in their own right. I think all the humanoid kaijus need to have like a fucking round table moment where they're just like, kaiju number 8 is a problem. He's foiled me at this, he's foiled me at that. We need to take care of him. And it needs to come down to like 3 or 4 kaijus, humanoid kaijus versus kaiju number 8. And kaiju number 8 is like, nigga, fuck you. I ain't scared of your bitch ass. And just like going off on him. But all said and done, that's where the episode ends with him being arrested. Boom, boom, boom. And that's your anime for this week. But we ain't done. Anime and entertainment. Ooh. Right? So what else do we have to cover?
We entertaining.
What else did we watch?
We entertaining.
What else did we watch?
We talk about, what is it, Book Ghost 2?
Yeah, Power. Ooh. Book 2. Ghost. Ghost.
Editor.
Give me ghosts. No, not like actual ghosts, but the word ghost.
And this is a bit no.
So Power, season 4, episode 1, book 2, Ghost.
Woo!
That's a mouthful.
Hey, spoiler alert! If anybody has seen it yet.
You knew what the fuck you tuned into. Don't pretend you're brand new. All right. So first off, it picks up with Tariq and Brayden escaping from last season's ambush.
Noma, no Momo.
From Noma and the
Whatever.
Tejadas. The bitch ass flip flopping ass Tejadas and Effie.
Yeah.
Of all, bitch, I done dicked you down so good and now you fucking flipping them? Apparently the dick wasn't good enough.
Well, both of them did. Her and the other.
Oh, shit, her and Diana fucking flipped on him. Oh my God.
The only bitch that didn't was the other chick. What was the dude that's supposed to testify against him? Remember? You remember?
Oh, yeah.
She's the only one that didn't.
Maybe he did some extra for her. Maybe he ate her ass. Oh, shit. But all said and done, we meet up with them fucking running from shit's going sideways. After that, Noma panics and fucking moves her daughter. Right? They obviously have eyes on the bitch.
Yeah.
They make a move on the daughter. Right? They're thinking, shit, this shit's cold now. Ew. They make a move on the daughter. The daughter is surrounded by fucking guards.
This is pure classic Ghost and Tommy.
This is Ghost and Tommy,
right?
Exactly.
When they pull up, I was like,
these fucking security guards, motherfucker, get new guards, bro.
right?
You let these niggas get outplayed
18,
by some
20,
fucking
18-year-olds.
So they fucking run this
upgrade
ploy,
your security dog.
and they fucking wipe out these fucking security guards. These bitch ass security guards. But unfortunately,
she
the daughter
still gets away.
Yeah. After the conversation with her right hand man, she puts $100K on each of their
heads. $200,000.
Big money.
Ayo.
Big money. Right? Brayden's sister, in the midst of this, gets kidnapped. Come on, white girl. You ain't never heard of stranger danger. You ain't never.
She ain't never heard that before. She didn't know what Brayden was into. Come on now.
Here's the thing. She's never hung out with these motherfuckers before. She's never hung out with these motherfuckers before.
So then she just gets in the car.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. There's no reason you should have went with them. None.
At least you know she ain't racist.
Oh my God. Call the cops, bitch. Do what white people do. You would have been fine just like staying in your fucking room. But no, this bitch, for some ungodly reason.
She knew him though. No. Yeah, she did.
Follows these motherfuckers to their
though.
car. Old dude, I can't remember his name. Drew threatens Brayden, like, hey, bitch. He calls him while he's like loading his sister in the car, like, bitch, I know you heard that shit. Meet me at Pier 9. If you don't, if you and Tariq don't meet me there, I'm killing your sister. And fucking Brayden's like,
I felt like his plan should have been way better than that. Like, this dude is retarded.
For a Tejada.
Right?
He
felt
should
like
have
he
had
was going to
more.
have some dudes on there. Nah.
It was him by his lonesome. Okay. First off, it was him and his sister at first, but sister,
even then, if it would have been them,
yeah, you should have had more people. Your sister's not a killer,
right?
Your sister's not a killer. Have
She's
some niggas load up, yeah. But
sister goes to see
they get the
moms.
sister back.
Sister goes to see
dips
moms
halfway through the ride. It's like, oh, mom's surgery had come. Oh, by the way, Monet's in surgery. She's in a coma. She's like going through like this afterlife shit where she's like talking to all the people she killed. In the meantime, she's like dying on the freaking operating table. There's complications during the surgery. They call the Tejadas and they call the sister, yeah. Diana. And Diana's like, we gotta go see mom. And the motherfucker's like, nigga, if you wanna go see that bitch
take
so much, take an Uber, bitch.
No, he said take taxi, but she said I'm an Uber.
Not even a taxi, an Uber. Not even an Uber, a taxi.
Yeah.
And this is what piques the sisters, the white sisters, Brady sisters, fucking shit. She's like, maybe something's not right here, right?
Let me call my dad.
Yeah. So, God, after this call, so Tariq calls Davis. Davis can't help. Davis is in the middle of some shit.
Davis is suspended.
Hold on, wait. Before we even find out that Davis is in the middle of some shit, Davis got 2 bitches in his crib.
In the shower.
Yeah. Davis about to get some cheeks. Hey, young fella, I'm gonna need you to call you later. Right?
I'm back.
Davis tells him like, "Yo, I'm basically disbarred at this moment, right?
Anything you tell me ain't ain't attorney-client privilege.
The attorney-client privilege is suspended. I can be subpoenaed for everything you're saying right now. So this is me helping you, right? I can't talk to you. Click, right? All the shit goes down. They save the sister. First off,
you should have took the pepper spray from her ass.
Exactly.
Drew got pepper spray like a bitch.
Fucking Drew.
Hey.
Fighting this bitch for her phone, gets pepper spray like a bitch.
How did you not know she had pepper spray?
She's white. Of course she got pepper spray. Right.
Got him.
Driving around, gets T-boned by Tariq.
Comes back to say,
why did Tariq not... How did Tariq miss this shot? I don't care. He was
stormtrooper aim.
No, he had stormtrooper. Exactly. He had stormtrooper aim.
Same thing like every other villain.
Where else did we see stormtrooper aim? Right at the Stanfield standoff, right? They make it to Stanfield to pick up some fucking money. Oh, first off, Braden's family is fucking racist as shit, right?
Braden, to his credit, calls him out on that.
Yeah, good for the white boy. He's real Tommy right now. He's real Tommy right now. His dad calls Tariq and all the black people. He's basically
monkeys.
Yeah, no, he calls them
monkeys.
Did he call them monkeys?
Yeah, he did several times.
Oh fuck, I forgot that. I don't think it was monkeys, but I think it was something equally as racist. But he does some shit, and yeah, Braden calls him out. They go to Stanfield to get some cash that Tariq has stashed, and fucking run into
one of the students sees him, or one of the classmates.
The black chick.
Yeah.
Calls out to him. They don't respond. She said, "Fuck you, Dad." Cops try to ask where he is. She says, "Fuck you."
Angela Vasquez's brother.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait. Let me get to that. And then after she says, "Fuck you" to Tariq, and then "fuck you" to the cop, she turns around and
Effie and
Kane. And was like, "Hey, Tariq is here." Basically,
Tariq's in trouble.
Yeah.
What you know about that? He's right. He's over there. He's right here.
This sets Kane on his goddamn scent.
Text. Found Sanfield.
After he gets his bag, he runs into Angela Valdez's nephew. If there's ever a role for you, like, I get it. You're getting your foot in the door, just want to act a little bit, need to get a paycheck. You're Angela Valdez's nephew, nigga. You're so unimportant. You're a side character's side character. Like, come on. And guess what? They give him the side character's fucking treatment. Yeah. This nigga gets killed in the very same scene.
He uses him to leverage, gets what's her name to call off the hit.
Exactly. Gets killed by Tariq after being used as a bartering, as a tool to barter a truce from Noma. Right? The hit gets called off, and the hottest can't touch them. Right?
Nobody can touch him.
But
the thing is, he can't deal or do shit.
He's broke. Yeah, can't even push an
Don't got his trust fund nobody because of the Ponzi scheme.
Which you had to fucking remind me of. Yeah. Good shit. Monet wakes up from a coma after being shot and put in surgery, and they still don't know.
Who shot?
What's her name? Dinah fucking reneges her story as far as Tariq being the one who pulled the trigger, and now it
was because Tariq called what's his name, Drew. Hey, blah 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 blah. If I know what really happened,
exactly, I'm gonna tell your mama if you don't fucking back the fuck off.
If you don't hit Kane to back the fuck up.
And then finally, after all that, fucking Batman's in the story.
Where is she? Hey, yeah, he ain't lying.
Some dude, I forget his name, but
he was in
the church. Yeah, this pretty ass motherfucker with pretty eyes.
Captain Carter, or Detective Carter.
That's his name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's how episode 1 ends with.
Where is she? The
nephew's mom.
Yep, about
find
Angela's
him.
sister.
Yeah, and be like, I know, like his department said it was a school shooter that killed him, but I don't believe it, and I know they're lying. I need you to help me.
Anything involving a St. Patrick, it's gonna send up the red
yeah.
lights. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and immediately, without any other information, where is he? He was just like, I'm going to find whoever killed your son and put them away. Bitch,
where is he?
Why did you take this on? I'm pretty sure you have cases you have to focus on, but no, apparently
he's in charge of some special task force.
He's on the task force, a narcotics task force. Episode 2.
Hey,
life sucks.
For Tariq,
normal life sucks.
Braden's a fucking real estate agent.
Yeah. Tariq is working 3 jobs, right? Okay.
Got student loans and whatnot.
So what I have wrote, broke, can't pay bills, can't buy shit, and forced to work 3 jobs to pay into financial aid. Okay, he's forced to work doing
laundry.
Yeah, he's doing laundry, clean up, and the candy shop. All for $11 an hour. Nigga, that's rough. That's rough. I'm assuming 2 of those other jobs just paid directly into it, and a portion of the last job.
Close to him.
Yeah. So, whatever, right? Monet's in physical therapy. She's not fucking enjoying herself, right? Because she's having like flashbacks of her earlier life and shit she's done to fuck up her kids.
But what's the name? Davis and Tyreek. Tyreek get a visit from Batman.
Mm-hmm. I have that. Davis gets temporarily suspended at his bar trial, right? And then Batman goes around threatening and intimidating everyone, right? He's trying to. Davis first, right? And then Tariq soon after. Also, in that same episode, he arrests Noma's right-hand man.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck?
Because of the green cards.
You know what the funny thing is? Like, that arrest happened right after. Noma was like, you leave. You know, I'm going to talk to Kane. Yeah. She's going to fuck him. Yeah. Asked him to leave. He goes outside and gets arrested. Nigga, why didn't you stay in the building? What if your bitch was like calling for you and Kane was attacking her? No. He leaves the whole fucking building and gets arrested like an idiot. Fire him. Effie, she's moving up. She's making plays for herself, right? First off, she goes to argue for more money, but overhears some shit about the Russians. She barters. She ends up getting the okay to go barter on Noma's behalf with the Russians. She barters with the Russians
to get her daughter in Princeton swim team.
To hack some shit. She get the Russians to okay to the meeting, but Monet fucks it up with her fucking high ass. She shows up high on Oxy. Showing up. The fucking Russians freak out. Everybody's pulling guns, and then she fucking passes out like, just Monet, stop. You're fucking up everything for everybody. Stop. Kane is then tasked with the responsibility to fix the fuck up of his mom. He calls in Effie. The Russians agree that they'll work with them only if Effie is their point of contact. No.
And they supply them the guns.
Oh yeah, they offer the guns
without Monet knowing.
Exactly.
Or no, not Monet. Without Noma
knowing. Yeah. And their final thing is that they only talk to Effie.
The Russians.
Plain and simple. The Russians only talk to Effie. Tariq visits his mom after hearing some shit from Batman.
Detective Carter.
His mom has got fat. His mom's getting fat, bro. Apparently that Witsec food is good to her.
Hey.
So after that, he ends up fucking beating up her goddamn manager, which is quote unquote. It's some weird shit happening between Tasha and that manager, and he didn't like it. But I feel like that act is gonna come back to bite him in the ass.
Even though kicked out of Witsec.
Even though he did that threat, like, if you report this shit, I'm gonna burn your house down with you in. And he's white. He's gonna report it. That's not So, but after this, his busted ass car gets broken down. Braden comes to pick him up
late at night, and they finally decide we about to get back in.
We need to get back in. That shit didn't last long. That was like one episode of you being out. Yeah, but he decides he wants back in the game. Right after this, he ends up he steals his car back, and then from 2-Bit. Yeah,
at a vegan restaurant.
He's at a vegan restaurant. But he ends up meeting with Monet. And what was the meet? What was the cause of it? What was the overall summary of this meeting?
Who shot her?
Yeah, he basically snitched on Tommy's mom. Okay? So this is gonna drag Tommy back into this fucking season.
That's the only white boy you don't want in your business.
Exactly. Nigga, keep your fucking mouth shut. Tommy wants to kill you and your mama.
No, they made a truce after the last season.
Tommy's looking for any reason to fucking kill that bitch. What?
They made a truce. Tommy's white. He'll respect it.
Tommy's white.
They made a truce. Funny. But I have a feeling Monet's going to go after Tommy's mom, and that's what's going to get her fucked up.
Ooh, yeah. Tommy comes back and kills Monet. Didn't he have a gun on Monet at one point? Yeah.
At the tombstone, when what's his name was to go visit his sister and her dad. Yeah.
Tommy already showed you, Rich, I can get to you if I want to. Don't fucking try me.
So I think Tyreek's going to set it up where Monet's or the Tejada, somebody in the Tejada is going to take the fall. He already doesn't like Kane, right? Mm-hmm. And so, but what's her name's pregnant apparently, so yeah.
So he's going to save her because his kid. As far as this new cop, the Batman,
where is she?
You're gonna end up going down.
You're gonna get played.
You're gonna get.
How many cops has Tyreek played already? Come on, man.
Countless sacks.
DEA agents, FBI agents, lawyers. Come on,
everybody. He came after this motherfucker has gone down, and he's under 21, and he's playing motherfuckers. I don't care how deep your voice is and how serious you are. You're gonna get played.
Hey, you gonna get got.
But that's season 2. Episode 2 of season 4, right? So,
previews to the next episode show Tyreek and Bright get back into the game with some black people,
with some black people,
with some black folks,
with some new insignias on their product. So we'll cover that next week, as well as everything else we've covered this week. Demon Slayer, Kaiju,
My Hero Academia,
My Hero, yeah. And a caveat before we end this, the Acolyte is shit. Leslie Headland is the devil and hates your childhood. Just don't waste your time watching it. Okay? Cool. Let's take another shot to end the show, shall we?
Hey. Books. No, wait, hold up.
We didn't read shit today. We didn't read shit this week. Shame on us.
Cheers, y'all.
Why is mine more full than yours?
It's the same.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, the fuck it's not.
You're right.
Cheers. Well, hey.
In closing,
Jamaican guys.
Food is really good.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to fuck that up. You still got some left.
I'm about to fuck the rest leftovers. Yeah.
Hey, thank you guys for joining us. All right. It's been a pleasure, as always. You've been great. You're fucking beautiful. Your skin is glowing.
Hey, I think you're just looking at yourself in the camera. But
high five to everyone for joining us. We will see you next week when we cover what's cracking. Okay?
Everything else.
What's cracking in sports, anime, entertainment, and whatnot.
Yeah. Maybe some WWF back then.
Maybe some WWF. Who knows? We might have another fucking guest. You think we can get Alex next week?
Listen, me and him have been clicking after I told him some shit. So.
Edit this out. So. But we'll see. We'll let you guys know. I'm working on setting up a Twitter so that you guys can give us suggestions and shit like that. Maybe even a Reddit. Who knows? But I'll let you guys know.
But we'll see. Week. We'll see if we can get a guest host.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, but yeah, with all that concluded, anything else you want to add?
Nah, we good. No.
You guys stay safe. We love your faces.
That's what was cracking in our podcast.
Oh, that one's cracking. We need a crack across the screen.
Is it squid?
Yeah. All right.
Shit.
Love you guys. High five. Toodles.